Hi, Richie. The first one here. Just doing my makeup. Not much. What about you? Yeah, I don't seem to get many viewers at all. Kind of funny, but oh well. That's okay. You're just waking up now, eh? What time is it for you? Like 5 o'clock? Yeah, I had to get up a little earlier today. And then I had to reschedule my psychiatrist appointment because I didn't make it in. So, yeah, that's okay. I'll do it another day. 5. That's alright. I've been waking up like that too. Staying up all night. There goes the spam. No spam. LOL. Do you want to be a mod, Richie? $19 people. Yay, Richie's a mod. Yay, like and sub. Yeah, like the stream. Subscribe. Yeah, so I missed my appointment today. That's alright though. What does color change mean? There's more people here than yesterday. Had like 2 people in here yesterday. It's okay. My children. I don't have any children. The neighbor kids are playing outside. Yeah, my little baby. SBT. I'm having baby fever though. I'm 31 years old. About time. One of these days, maybe I'll have a kid. Brutal, brutal. Honestly though, you're not wrong. I'm trying. I'm trying. Thank you, Richie. Yeah, we can ban the star one. I don't like thinking negative of myself like that. Because I'm already actively trying to lose weight, so that's fine. People can think if they want. Maybe you think of yourself like that, but I don't think negatively of myself or other people like that, so that's fine. That's fine. And plus, I was at my goal weight, and then I had to go on medication for my mental health, which made me gain 80 pounds. So when they were like, oh yeah, are you okay with weight gain? I'm thinking like, okay, yeah, 5 pounds, that's all right. No, 80 pounds. So yeah, that was great. So what I needed was, so I have PTSD and depression, and they put you on like medication that's for like people with like an eating disorder, and it makes you like eat like everything in sight, and it's like it's for people for like, yeah, eating disorder. It's like, well, I never had that, but okay. So you really never know what somebody is going through, or like, so like, you just can't really judge a book by its cover. Like, that's why, like, I honestly, like, I hate people who just, like, they don't get to know somebody, like, for their personality. They just literally look at somebody and assume. straight away, but you know. I'm okay. Just a hater. Not really used to hateful things. It's only my second time going live. Don't really know what else to say. And the only one from my crew that is here is Richie. And we love Richie, so. I was gonna dye my hair today, but I'd rather just get it done, like, professionally. Thank you, Richie. Yeah, Panda. I tried it a few times and the same thing, the chat wasn't coming out. So I'm just on my phone now. I don't know what to talk about, Panda. Do you have any questions or anything for me? Thank you, Richie. I'm up to 70 subscribers since you were shouting me out last night, Richie. Thank you. It's Marcel Extension Plus Pro Lash. I like this one. Yay. 5 likes. The most I ever got. Someone was roasting me earlier, Panda. They said I look like I could break a scale. Oh my god. Brutal, brutal. That's lovely. I mean, thank you. Honestly, though, 1 second, sorry, I'm trying to find my hair straightener. Where in the world? There it is. Okay. Hi, Ziva. It's like the evening for me, Atlantic time. It's let's see, 7:30. How is Ziva doing? Swinging on a swing. Yeah, it's a nice day. Yeah, people are mean, but I honestly think it's kind of funny. It's almost like roasting comedy now. You know what I mean? I'm trying to feel how hot this is. That's good, Ziva. I squint my eyes because my eyes are so bad. Yeah. Well, I may as well tell you guys a story about I'm wanting to talk about this for a while. So, I was in this drama recently with this channel called Serberus, Serberus, and I was I'm gonna be holding a gaming stream. I think I gotta go and figure it out, but technically it's not my strong suit. Oh, okay. We'll come back later and listen to my drama that I was in. But yeah, anyways, I was in this drama. So I was a moderator on this channel, Serberus. And okay. Yeah, I was a moderator on this channel, Serberus, for like 2 months. Every single day they would go live. But the thing is, there was never like a set time they would go live, so it's like, felt like I was on standby like every day. But that's not really relevant to the story. But so they were just going through moderators. Like, I kind of found this out after. They were going through moderators, like, I don't really know how to explain this. But anyways, I won't say their names, but a couple of people on there were I just gotta say my piece on this, or else I wouldn't even talk about it. And I've even had like the videos removed in Canada as well, because he ended up making videos about me, which I really wouldn't want those videos up about me. So the two moderators that are pretty much like his best friends, and I was like one of his best friends for a while too. So the thing is that those two best friends would like talk about him behind his back, and I'm not one to be like that. Like, around here where I live, if you do that, like, you'll get it, you know what I'm saying? So like, they were saying slurs behind his back and like saying them to me, like, not like about him, but like just like saying them, and like saying them, like, you know, like the N slur, the R slur, the F slur, like literally like just whatever, and like jokingly, and like and like, I didn't think that was cool, because I went to like social services, and like, you know, like that is not cool for me, you know? And I was just kind of like, like, you know? And one night, there was this week where everybody was stressed out, and like, no, it's not right. There was this week where everyone was seeming to be like on the outs. This person was like, this person was on the outs, and if this person did something wrong or was like against his rules, then like, oh, they're kicked out and they're banned from like from the Discord and from hanging with us, and like they're like pretty well like banished. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, like kind of weird, like ostracized kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like we can't hang out anymore type thing. It's like, okay, and even though like that person was like literally I can't say the word, but like the S word, like wanted to like not be here anymore type thing. And it's like, okay, like you're gonna treat them like that, like the day after they say that, just because like you don't agree with like something like that they did, and like your whole channel is about like human rights and like, you know, because he's like a trans and he like, you know, he goes by like he, them and stuff, and like your whole channel is supposed to be like human rights. But the day before, he's saying he doesn't want to be here anymore, and the next day, he's like banished from the channel, and like he has his own stresses and stuff. So that guy was banned, just like gone. So that mod's gone. So then like a day after, or like 2 days after, my cat dies. And then they're like, even my mom was like, don't tell anybody. But for some reason, it's like, yeah, okay, I had to tell them. Because we talked every day. Like, it seemed like almost like 24 hours every day. So it's like I told them. And then, without even telling me, he makes like a short video saying like, we lost a family member. I'm so sorry that, sorry, I roll my eyes a lot, but that's how I feel. I'm so sorry you lost your cat. Because this plays into it later. It's like, they used it in this argument against me later. It's like, we even made a shorts video about how, like, we cared so much about your cat. Like, no, you just didn't. You just didn't care about my cat. Like, it's a cat. Like, you know. I shouldn't have even told them. And, okay, so that night they was, yeah, no. I told them I was, you know, a new moderator for a new channel. Richie, I was like, you know, it's like, yay, I was all excited about it, you know. They weren't happy about that. They were not happy about it. Yeah, no, they weren't. They texted me and they were like, they were on a Discord call, so I was like, I knew how it went down, right? Because I was in with them, right? And I was like, so I'm just gonna call them because I'm a straight up type of person, right? I was like, I'm just gonna call them. There's no like texting me or whatever, because they, you know, they do this to people, right? I'm gonna call them. So I called them. I was like, what's this text about? Because they were like, we need to talk. I was like, okay. What do you have to tell me? Because you can tell it to my face. So I'm like, what is this? And they were kind of like beating around the bush. I was like, were you talking about me then? Like, just tell it to my face. And they were like, yeah, so yeah, when you're doing your moderating and stuff, can you put your headphones in? I was like, what do you mean? You guys are like loud all the time. Like, what do you mean I have to put my headphones in? And then we just got in this argument, and then like I could just tell that like they didn't want me like in the group anymore. And then as me and one of them were arguing, one of them said, what did she say? She said to me that they didn't care about my cat. And I said, tell me how you really feel. Because I knew it, right? I knew it. And so I said to Serberus, I said, you know, they talk like shit about you all the time, right? And he didn't believe me. He called me a liar. So I said, they say behind your back the N slur, the R slur, and the F slur all the time behind your back. And he started calling me a liar because he didn't want to believe me. So then he made a video of me saying that I said those words. So now there's a video of me, of him saying those things about me. Yeah, I saw that. I'm gonna watch it later. So yeah, instead of him wanting to believe me and like lose his two best friends over the truth, he made a video of me saying those things about me. And because it's legal in the US, because he lives in the US and I live in Canada, it's legal in the US to say those things about somebody. He can just keep that up there and say that about me. And it's just okay. And I've already tried to do like a defamation thing. You can't even file a defamation complaint on YouTube about it because there is none for the US. Because you can just say whatever you want in the US, but in Canada, it's taken down in Canada because you can't just say stuff like that in Canada. It got taken down in Canada the next day. But if you change your thing from Canada to the US, you'll see it. But if you change it to Canada, it's not there. Yeah, woman. Yeah, that's exactly how I felt. Yeah, exactly. I felt like that too. It's like, oh, just because. Literally, that's how I felt. I felt not protected at all. Just absolutely not protected at all. I tried to tell the truth, and just because that person wanted to keep their friends instead of like stand for what they said that they stood for and not lose any friends, I lost like all those friends that I had at the time saying the truth. But he would rather keep those two people who were saying all that stuff behind his back just to have those two people in his life. It's like, what? I'd literally rather be alone. Literally rather be alone than have people who like say stuff like that behind my back. So yeah, I don't know. I think they were kind of jealous too because like Richie would get a lot of compliments on his stream, and that person would get like constant negativity on their thing. Yeah, it's okay. It just kind of sucks. It's like, okay, like, now that is going to be out in the world literally forever. And it's like, I just tried to tell you what they've been saying about, like, and they did say, like, one thing about you, like, with the R word. They did say one thing about you with the R word. It's like, wow, like, but that's my piece on that. I have them blocked on everything that I can. Oh, thank you, Ziva. Thank you, Panda. But yeah. Say like a few years now. How about you, Panda? I think I can take like some accountability with that though. Like, for one, like, I shouldn't have called them like that. I called and I was like pretty angry. And I feel like I want to like apologize as well to them. I just don't want to like text them or anything like that because, like, I don't know, I just don't want to. I know how they are. They just, anytime like they would get like a sorry or something, they'd be like, oh, this person's sorry, look at this person. And it's like, jeez, like, you know, it's like, I just never have, like, even with like my exes or anything like that, I never have like like hate in my heart, or like, you know, like I just feel bad like that things ended like that. But also, like, I really like I don't want to have like a video out there of me like that, like, and I said that, and I even texted them, and I tried to get it taken down. Like, it's like I'm not like a like celebrity type person, like I'm not like a public figure or anything, like it's like, true, Panda. But yeah, it just felt like really weird to me. Oh yeah. Same though, Panda. I feel like I've been doing it too, like, steady for 3 months, but like really casually for like a couple years now. Okay, Richie. Nice, Panda. Yeah, like I feel really bad because it felt like, I don't know. Hey, Andrew. Like, even the comments of the original video were like, this should have been kept like private. You know what I mean? Like, it should have been kept like between us. But like, I don't even want to be talking about this. But like, they already made a video first, so it's like, because like it was kind of like, I just lost my cat, so I was grieving, and I was really like, I was really angry, to be honest. I was like, you know, when you're grieving and you're like, the first stage is anger. That's where I was at, to be honest. So yeah, you know how I said like the person from the first person was like, they kind of like, it's almost like they tapped into the people's like weakest spots. The first person the day before, they were talking about like unaliving themselves or whatever. And then like for me, it was like my cat died. And then during our argument, the girl was like, we didn't even care about your cat. And it's like, oh, okay, that's how you really feel. They just wanted to pick at me at my worst, my weakest spot to kick me out of the group. And that's what I don't know. That's one of my opinions, or maybe I just blew it on myself. You know what I mean? Like maybe I was too stressed out and burnt out from everything. You know what I mean? Maybe that was it. But either way, it ended, and I just wanted it to be done. You know what I mean? I just wanted it to be done. I just wanted a break. And instead, they made a video about me completely tearing me down. And, like, you know. And I was like, you know what? One of these days, I'm gonna have to, like, get on YouTube and say my piece, and, like, maybe someone who watched that video will come and watch this one, and that's all I can do. Because you can't get it taken down in the US. Yes, Richie will be live tonight, 11:30 Central Time. So, yeah. Any other questions for me? Yep, it was. Did you see it? Yeah, they made up a whole other bunch of lies about me, too. Which was just great. Do you really? Thank you, Ziva. Didn't really help that I was like PMSing at the time. Yeah, I was PMSing. Thank you, Richie. Hmm. What name did you go by, Panda? I don't know if you want to say. That's what I'm saying, like we should like message or something sometime, Panda. Bye, Richie. Hi, Andrew. Yeah, I'm only gonna stay for another like 6 minutes to get the full hour in. Thank you, Richie. Yeah, I remember her as well. I think I know who you're talking about. That person was the one who said that about my cat, and then she said, I never said that about your cat. And it's like, girl, you're only saying that because no one here is going to back me up. Sorry, I do kind of vape. Yeah, I never really knew who she was. I didn't really get a chance to know her. It's like people were just coming to go, and like that's what I kind of figured out. Like after I was gone, it was like, do people just kind of like come and go from there? Because like after I left, a couple days later, they made another live. I think a live, yeah. That was like mod applications now open. And then I went in the live. for a few, and the same negative comments, and I'm like, yeah, no, they're not gonna find another moderator to just freaking use and recycle. Use and recycle, And like, I was dedicated to that. Like, I lived and breathed that. Like, and then after, I was like, why did I spend like day and night on this? Like, like to the point of like burnout doing this for someone where it's like, yeah, I snapped too because they were telling me like when my ex was like messaging me again, and like I tried to tell him, I was like, yeah, my ex is messaging me again, and he's at like, he's like being nice or whatever. That girl that you said, that I think we know who we're talking about, she flipped on me and was like, don't talk to your ex. And I was like stood up for myself, because I will stand up for myself. I was like, do not tell me what to do. I was like, I cannot be controlled. I cannot be, I like, because I literally just had an interview for like a women's shelter, and it's where like women go and like, I don't want to say a word, but like the A word, or like DV and stuff like that, like when they're trying to like escape. So even they have told me like, you can support women, but you cannot tell them if they want to go back. You cannot tell them that they're not allowed to not go back. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, yeah, like if I want to go back, like I can. I know it's like with friendships, it can cause like a huge rift in friendships, but it's like, it's my choice. As a woman, it's my choice. You know what I mean? So she was trying to tell me like what I can and can't do, and I'm like, you're not gonna control me. You know what I mean? It's like, if I want to talk to him, even as a friend, which like, that's the thing. Like, I don't cut people out of my life. Like, my exes are my friends. You know what I mean? Like, I don't ever want to just like lose people completely. Like, I still want to know and how people are doing. I want to know if they're okay. Like, yeah, like that kind of sent me over the edge. And yeah, in our argument too, like they were like, and you're trying to go back with your ex or something like that. I'm like, this has nothing to do with what's going on. Like, nothing to do with anything. Like, I'm the type to kind of keep doors open. Like, I'm not the type to like just completely close off everything. I'm just like an open-minded type person, I guess. I don't know. Like, I don't know. But yeah, it's been an hour, so I guess I'll leave it there. thanks for coming out today. And I'll catch you next time. Bye. Bye, Ziva. Hey.